Okay, so it turns out that I made a video about something, and which is this thing, and then I've kind of lost the video, I think. But we're not going to do that again tonight, so I'm going to have to redo it, which is not going to be very exciting. But we're going to do a different set, and we're going to go back to Lego, because we've had a lot of fake Lego and some other toys, but I've got lots of other things to do. But I want to do a Lego set every like second or third video. So anyway, this is the set I was talking about a while ago. So this is Technic. We're going to do a Technic set. I don't think I'm going to get this finished into one video, but we can give it a go. So this may be a two-parter, which is good. Oh, just break off. Come on. Where's that little screwdriver of mine that I use? It's here. Okay, let's open this up. There's a lot of bags. So as I was saying, it weighs a substantial amount. But I think that's actually, now that I look at this, it's probably because these manuals are quite thick. So which model should we do? I have to say that one's not as exciting looking as the truck. And that's the one on the front cover. So we'll do the truck one. I think we can get at least a couple of videos out of this set just by doing it twice. Which I guess I should do, because who does the secondary model? I don't often do it, so I feel like I should. Sorry, just having a drink then. So let's go. There's lots of pieces to do, and this is straight off. We've got you know, a bit of interest here, and then we've got these little axle pieces, and they're yellow because they're normally black if they're even numbered, and they're light grey if they're odd length. So this is an odd length one, and they've coloured it yellow. So maybe they've no. In the packet there's a couple of light grey 3 length ones. So we'll just see what's going on here. Can we actually start without taking everything else apart? I don't know. There's quite a few parts in this. Part of me kind of feels like, actually this piece that I'm looking for, don't think I've ever had one of these. So I'll bring it up nice and close, rotate it around. So that's a new thing. So yellow axles, and maybe they've just gone through and color coded every length differently just to make things really easy. But I got this reasonably cheaply, and I thought it looked like pretty good value for money. I do have another, I need to get another Lego set tonight. One which I have mentioned and is quite topical at the moment, but I thought I would save it. Alright, what do we have to do here for a little bit more? Another yellow one! So the yellow one goes in. I'm going to do it the opposite way. It says put the red thing on first, but I'm not going to listen. I'm going to do it like this. So this is the, I always feel like one of the more unsatisfying things to do with Technic, which is to put these things on, because you've really got to push them in. And I don't know why, but I just don't find that satisfying. I think it goes like this. Like oh, it's a bit more than I thought it would be. I think it's when you have two, because you're always like, oh, this is going to be a real pain to take this apart again. Which is like, well, a lot of Technic is like that. Technic is not like, I've found, the easiest thing to take apart sometimes. Like, it could be an entire mission to make, like you could actually make an entire video out of taking apart a large set. It takes that long. Okay, and so it's very symmetrical, so we can kind of tell if we're on the right track. So we've got this thing here. Is this the front of the truck? I'm going to move that over there for now. Lots of little nuts, but the nuts are all grey. They're not funny colours. And then we're going to hold it like this, and we've got one of these things. This is the only purpose of these pieces, is just to hold the standard system one little, what are these must have a name, these pieces, these little tiny one stud things. Alright, so I'm going to stick this here for a second, and we're going to build this like it says in the instructions first. So get some grey ones out. We haven't needed the other bag yet, which is nice. that's got all the big pieces in it. And we need another one of these. And then we're going to attach it to here. So I can see what's going to happen next. Like, I can pretty much guess there's going to be another one of these on this side. But it might not be. Let's have a look. Oh, there is. There you go. On the next thing. And where is the other one? Because I don't see another one. Come on, where are you? Oh, here it is. Aha. Hidden away there. And then we're going to have, this is the first Technic set that I've done on this channel. So I feel like we should be having a celebration. Which is to throw these plastic bags away, because they keep sticking around and I keep forgetting to throw them away. What's this piece? It looks like I've sort of seen this piece before, but where is it? It's this one here. So actually, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen this kind of piece. It's not going to show up on the thing, but it's got like a normal, what are these called? Roddy and bit things. Like, it has this. Oh, I know what these are called. I just read an article on Brickset about the different types of these. And so this one's got like, but it's also got the axle that's on the other side. So that's interesting. So that can go there. Interesting indeed. And now we have to open up the bag. Great. But this is a different section, so I think that one can just sit over there. I'm kind of interested in why they use that kind of little piece here instead of like something like this. But we're going to find out. Now I've made a big mess. And we need this, and we need those two little nuts that I just had a minute ago. That can go there. I actually bought a bag of these once because they come in very handy. And if you have those if you have like the RCX, it has like a QR code on it. I wonder what that's for. If you have an RCX set and it's very well used, you know, the original Mindstorms RCX, the yellow box ones, which I don't have sitting on the desk in front of me. I do have a number of them. But what was I going to say? I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, yes, that the model, that the standard one is this tank thing, and it uses these pieces here. And if they're very well used, those sets, then those pieces wear down, and then they don't hold the important parts in very well. So this pays. It does make actual sense to get some spares. Just saying. Oh, I've done this. Ooh, I hate this. You've got to get them on at the same time. Okay, here we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And now this thing goes on top of here somehow, like that, I guess. I think it goes. So it should go like that. Ah, we can see where this is going to go. So this is obviously the front of the truck. And this is the steering mechanism. This is a little drone that doesn't work very well, which I stuck on my desk for so I could pretend that I was going to try and fix it one day. Well, it seems to, I don't really know what's wrong with it. There's no way I'm going to be able to fix it, but it feels cool to have it on your desk. What are we up to now? We are up to more yellow bits. So I quite appreciate the yellow coloured ones. It says there's one, so that's good because I felt like there should be two. And that can go there. And again, it's the same kind of thing. When you put these half-size ones, or one size, well, they kind of like our half-size. Which is, I've never really thought about this, but you know, when you have system things, they come in ones, and you know, they're three high. They're three flat ones high, but this is actually two flat ones put together makes one in the world of Technic, and that goes like that, not on the other side. And I've done this many times, and I've only ever just really thought about that. I don't think it matters in any meaningful way. Right, and then we need the black one again. We've got quite a few of these. I have quite a sort of fond affection for this particular size. They feel like just the right size. They're easy to identify. They're not like these things. Like, is that 12, 13 long, or is that 11 long? It's probably 11. it's 13 long, or whatever. But these ones, you know where you stand. This is 5 long. You can't go wrong. Where's this thing? And these little red things, I always quite like these because they're red and they just sort of stick out. And right, well, where did this yellow bit come from? Oh, we haven't put this on yet. So we completely missed this whole step. So that goes there, and then I assume that goes into there somehow. And then that piece I was just discussing goes over the top to make it look nice and neat and tidy. So I actually mentioned the ones that are shaped, these things before. These are shaped like an owl. I think hidden away in that Star Wars Advent calendar thing. I think I mentioned that I bought some fake ones off the internet, because the owl-shaped ones, because they come in quite handy and they're prominent in the NXT sets. Why does this not look the way I want it to look? It does look the way I want it to look. And then, because I haven't tried them yet, and I did actually buy a bunch of them that aren't fake ones, some authentic ones. So let's just see what's going to happen. Ooh, look at this! We've got some action going on, and this doesn't look okay. Here we go. And then we're going to put these things in here, and in here. So this is going to be a good, because I've got a big set that's Technic-y. It's mostly Technic to do, that I'm quite looking forward to. It's a bit of an old one though, but a well worth it one. So I don't actually know, these red ones, I must have had these before. So they've got the axle bits on the end. I'm used to the ones in the EV3 sets with the nut bit on the end and this kind of thing here, but I don't know if I've ever had these. So this is a good value for money set. I like this set. I'm going to be honest here. I knew it when I saw it in the shop. I'm like, I'm going to enjoy making this. And it's going to have cool pieces. I didn't actually think it was going to have cool pieces. I was just impressed, given the size of the box, the weight of the thing. But as we have now learnt, that's probably the manual. But there are a lot of pieces here. So this cost me $15 New Zealand, which is a good price for a set like this. That was my last week's Lego set, this thing. Having said that, I bought another one too. I bought that Friends one as well. Bad. Right. And I've already spent my $15 Lego set for this week. Okay, where are we up to? Okay, looking like this. So we've made this part and we've done that. I didn't quite do it the way that it did it because I ignored that whole thing there. And I didn't match this up, which I should have done. But all the red ones in this set are that size. And now we're going to put this over here. And I assume it goes... Ooh, this is... What happens to this thing? I think it goes... No, that doesn't go... No, it goes like this. Okay. It's a little confusing. It's not too confusing though. There we go. So that kind of goes in there. I can't move it anymore. Oh, I can move it. It kind of moves. Oh, okay, I see what's going to happen. That's going to be where you put the knobby bit. And next page, we might get this finished in half an hour. So that will be nice, because then I can make another video of me doing the other model. Because I never. So what's this thing got to be doing? Oh, the black bits. The little friction tiny axles. They're not axles. What are they called though? I can't remember. Connectors. Probably we should call them connectors, because they do connect things. And these are the friction ones. Apparently there's like really old ones that have strange quirks, or they're really hard to do or something. And I want to get some. I want some, but I haven't got them. At least I'm not aware that I have them. When I was a kid, I only ever had one Technic set, and I didn't really like it. I thought it was too hard for me as a kid. And maybe that set had a few of the really old ones that are hard to move or something. I don't know. I just saw something about that on Brickset on the article, and I felt like I want to see what they look like. I want to have a go. I want to find out. So this is going to go on the front. Now that is actually looking like the truck. So we are getting there. It's beginning to take shape. The seats. I always find the seats a little, well, to be honest, boring. But this one might be exciting because they're always like the blue L things, and they're like, yeah, and they're hard. They're always hard to take apart. They're always made. That's not the piece we want. They're always made to be frustrating to take apart. And then the black one goes in there, and then we need the blue one at the top. So this is the friction one of these. So friction one, non-friction one. If you don't know and you've never done this kind of stuff before, for some reason they don't make these like, well, they do make these in grey, so that's not true because I have seen these in grey, but they tend to make them in that tan colour. Which I guess, which helps, right? Because if you're hunting for pieces, like I'm hunting for this piece, and the thing is, I'm hunting for this, but I'm thinking it's grey because I was just talking about it. So the reason I can't find it, even though it's right in front of me, is because I was expecting it to be grey. That's a true story. And then over here we've got what looks like a very similar construction. Not surprising, because it's got to be a reasonable sized seat for whomever may be sitting in this seat. Not those old Technic people that they used to have, because they don't seem to do that anymore. Which is maybe for the best. We don't really need to have a person sitting in the seat. I'm sure I do have one of them hidden away somewhere though. I must have picked one up over the years. So I think I've made this, and we need to have this bit here. So this is exactly the opposite of what we just did. Alright, so those are somehow going to get put together. Oh, they've got a picture, they've got to go straight into here. And I completely missed the part where they told you to put that into there. So that just goes in. Oh, they've got 2 seats. That's kind of nice. They're expecting them to be 2 people driving a truck. Or 2 people in a truck, which is actually way more correct than that, you know, when they only have 1 seat. And these don't look too hard to take apart. So I'm going to say good points on that one. So we'll just check. It's 11, so it says it's 11. So obviously I can't count. I did count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's 11. Maybe I had that one. That's 11 too. So there are no 13s here. And where are we up to? We're going to put 2 of the little black ones. This is obvious what's going to happen here. So we know what's going to happen. So that one can go there, and then that one can go there. And then we've got to put a couple of little black ones at the end here. Yeah, I bought a lot of these off somebody off Trade Me, which is like New Zealand eBay. Once upon a time, like they came in bags of 100, and they were quite cheap. And I felt kind of like, wow, I got like 100 for like, I think it was $4 or $4.50 or something. And you're like, that's wow, there's so much Lego for such a small price. But they're very tiny pieces. And so we're going to go back to there. And then this thing, I'm doing this the wrong way around. I'm going to ignore this, and I'm going to draw it, build it from looking at the picture first, which may or may not work out. We need a 4, so here we go. It's a standard 4 one, and it's black. And I've done this wrong, haven't I? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. That's because it doesn't look like that in the picture yet. That's for the next page. And then this one here, and these come in a variety of colours. Well, more colours than the other ones come in. But, well, at least I've seen them in more colours. Maybe there is a standard. Maybe this is the standard colour for the right angle one nowadays. Maybe they've just said, nope, we're going to make them all grey. But I have seen them in red and blue, and maybe like something in yellow at some point. I feel like I have seen something in yellow. I could be imagining that. That doesn't exist. Alright, and we need this thing. Am I doing this right? I think I am. So, well, I didn't pay any attention to that. So, it looks like the picture, so we're okay. And we have to do this again? No, I don't want to. Wait, I didn't put anything on first. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to put it on here. Okay. Alright, and I'm confused as to where on earth this is supposed to go. It's got to go that way. So the truck's facing there. Oh, okay. There's the picture. And it goes on that side, like this. No, it does not. It goes like Oh, I'm actually lost here. Oh, that's embarrassing. Wait. So that's the black bit, and this is... Oh, I've got it upside down. That would explain everything. So this then, I guess, goes in. Oh, come on, come on, you can do it. Oh, this is the part that you get really frustrated at. Once it's over, it's over. Okay, we've done that, and so we've got this in, and now we're back up to here, and then this bit should be quite straightforward. So that's just putting it. This one's way easier to do it this way. And we've got to put a couple of black. Well, they're going to go in there like that first, and then that one's going to go over. I'm going to make sure it's in the shot. Okay, I do actually have a marking on the table so that I know where to keep this thing, but it's actually probably a bit too far back. In some of the videos I'm always like over here and you can't really see, and I want to be kind of down there, if you know what I mean. And you do, because you guys are bright, smart peoples. And there we go. Alright, well, this is going to be weird. This is like using the friction one. Well, I guess you don't want it to turn that easily, so we're putting on the cogs now. So we're gearing up. How much time we got? We've got 7 minutes. I don't think we're actually going to get this quite finished. Which is a shame, because that would have been neat. Maybe I should just finish it up here, because that way the next video won't be real short. But no, we just finish. We just go as far as we can. Well, a little bit further, and then the little black thing, because then I feel like that I should just finish it off tonight. I don't know, what am I talking about? Yes, I'm going to finish it off tonight. So even if I do two videos, that's okay. Well, I've got too many videos, so I shouldn't. Like what I mean, I've got like a stockpile of videos and I haven't uploaded them yet. But it helps, of course, that I lost one video, thanks to my careless backing up of things. And so we've done everything. So we're there. And then we've got these red bits that are going to go. How do they go into there? They can't go. Oh, I see what they're going to do. Oh, this is going to be complicated. It's one of these little maneuvers. It's not that complicated, is it? Okay. That was way simpler than I thought it would be. 6 minutes left. And we're going to have this one. And a nut. There's still quite a few pieces, but I guess, like, I'm not going to use every single piece. Maybe there's a piece that's left over. And that's going to go. I knew that was going to happen. They always have that thing at the top. And, well, maybe I should just speed these things up and we can get this finished. Alright, so that one goes there. And that one goes there. We can do the turbo mode like we did with that Avengers set. That was pretty extreme. Oh my goodness. Couldn't sleep for days after that. So hectic. So push myself to the limits. Okay, and we're going to build this thing. And this uses these in a strange way. I wonder why it does this. So that goes there, because then there's a gap. Well, I guess that's fine. And that one goes there. Oh, and it's got old style Technic. Yay! And we need this. These actually move around, so we can wiggle them. And that one. And that makes a lot of sense. Like that's what those pieces are born. That's what these things are born for. They're just to go into here. And so they match up like that. And we have this red one. And we are going to put 2 black ones in there. So what I was talking about, so it goes well with the RCX discussion, is these are the old, the more older Technic style connector pieces, which are great, right? Because they bridge the gap between Technic and system Lego. And So where are we up to this? This goes over here. Oh, no. This is going to be a bit frustrating, but not too bad. And then what goes in here? Oh, these things go in here. Alright. One. And the other one. Oh, I feel like it's going to be a shame, because it's like we're going to finish a little early. So alright, since I'm going to do both the videos tonight, I'm just going to finish. So we will finish in the next video. So like, share and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you next time.